In the words of DJ Khaled, and another bomb has just been dropped, and this time it's been dropped at the Crypto Dubai Expo for the Wolfpack family. We'll get into that and more coming up right after this. How's it going, family? It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Today is the day, guys, that Saitama changes forever. We just got a surprise bomb dropped on the Saitama Wolfpack family, guys. I am so excited to bring you this breaking news. But before we do that, let me remind you to go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps YouTube to spread the word about this channel. And last but not least, go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. We would love to have you to be a part of our family here at the Crypto Stream channel. All right, let's get into this, guys. Now, there was a tweet that came out from the official Saitama Twitter, and it says, introducing Saita Logistics, first ever crypto peer-to-peer system designed to handle all types of logistics. It uses artificial intelligence, which is AI, to determine the most convenient shipment option and takes care of the process between sender and recipient. Saitama, USDT, and epayme will be accepted coming soon. Guys, remember I told you I had a feeling that this week was going to be full of surprises and full of those bombs that were going to be dropped all over for the Saitama Wolfpack family? Well, guys, it has kicked off. Bomb season is officially here. Guys, this is a major, major deal. Let's look at some more details about this and why this will be beneficial to the Saitama Wolfpack family. Let's look at this graphic here. The graphic shows the Saitama Logistics logo here. It's pretty sweet. Has the Saitama logo there on top of what looks like a box. And then it says, for the first time ever in crypto, guys, Saitama is making history here again. For the first time ever in crypto, a peer-to-peer system designed to handle any type of logistics. A new utility for Saitama coming exclusively to Saita Pro near you. From small package shipments to container-sized cargo, from local carrier to complex global logistics, through land, air, and sea. Guys, I didn't even expect this to be dropped. This came out of nowhere, guys. I don't think, and I think you would agree with me, I don't think anyone saw where this was coming from. Guys, this is a surprise utility that was never on the roadmap. I'm still sticking to the other utilities that I think will be announced before the end of this Dubai Expo, this Crypto Expo in Dubai, which is slated to take place today on October the 5th and wrapping up tomorrow on October the 6th over in the great place of Dubai. Now, let's get into this even more, guys. You can see here that there was a tweet that was put out by Dubai Saitama Dubai, and it has the hashtag Saitama Logistics. Guys, we're going to have to get this hashtag trending because we need to get the word out about this new utility that is coming to market here pretty soon. Now, Saitama is showing a picture here. It's showing Nam Tran, which is one of the developers for Saitama, giving his spiel, giving a speech at the expo about what this is, right? And you can see it's here on the screen. He's giving his pitch there to many people. Now, one of the things I wanted you guys to see here, let's see if I can find it. There was a tweet here. It was regarding someone saying that they were in logistics here for a long period of time, and this was a big deal. Here, let's see if we can find this. Let's see. So many tweets. Twitter has been on fire here, so looks like here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Look at this tweet. This was in response to that bomb that was dropped. This person says, I've been in logistics for 30 years. This is a huge deal, especially considering that the port of Jebel Ali is the largest port in the Middle East and having around the world's top 10 in TEUs. Well done, Elon Masur, Manny the Hitman, Saitama Guru. We are Saitama and Klein Gabriel, which is our full development team for the Saitama Wolfpack family and the Saitama token ecosystem here. Now, what I want to do next, guys, because we like to break things down. We like to put the pieces of the puzzle, make application as to why this utility is important and will be important for the Saitama ecosystem going forward. In fact, it's something that has never been done by any crypto project that exists today. Now, before we do that, I want to show you this tweet that came out by Gabrielle, Klein Gabrielle, Gabrielle SaitaRealty NFTs. That's his handle on Twitter here. And I want to read this because this will clear up a lot of confusion, because a lot of people think every time that the developers announce something new, it's going to be a new token or it's going to be something that's going to be completely unrelated to the project. So I want to read this tweet before we get into my tying the knots together and putting that piece together to show you why this is a big deal for the Saitama community. This tweet says, to those asking, no, this is not, I repeat, this is not a new token. No new tokens this time, just the technology. Saita Logistics is purely more utility for Saitama and SaitaPro. The system has been in development already and will be released in the near future. So, with that being said, there was no official timeline in terms of when this is slated to go live or what have you, not as far as tweets are concerned. It may have been some announcements there on site at the Dubai Expo. I'm not there personally, but boots are on the ground there, and we are closely monitoring Twitter. We have our Twitter feed set up so we can bring you this news when it breaks, as it breaks, guys. That's what we aim to do here at the Crypto Stream. Now, what I do want to show you is this. There is this website here called Freightos.com. Some of you may have experience with logistics, and some of you may have experience selling on, let's say, places like eBay or Amazon FBA. Now, what I want to do is draw some comparisons between you as a seller on Amazon selling through FBA, which is Amazon's logistical service that allows you to bring your product and place it into their warehouses to be able to be disseminated or distributed across to the different buyers. That's what FBA is, right? I want to draw a comparison of what Freightos is, what service they provide, to this service that Saitama just announced, because it's very similar based on the news that we're getting here at our news desk. Is very similar to what Freightos is doing, but the difference is it's involving crypto, which is an industry first. The difference is, instead of you paying with fiat, you are paying and transacting with crypto. As you can see, this will make Saitama's token have more utility, hence more intrinsic value for you and for I and for all future investors of this community project. Now, let's get into this, guys. Freightos, as you can see here, is set up to allow you to find and contract different logistical companies. So as you can see here, you go to ship.freightos.com, you're able to input your origin. In other words, where your shipment is coming from. Then you can also import a destination. In other words, where your shipment is going to. So let's stick on that example of using Amazon FBA, for instance. So typically when you create an FBA shipment, you will be given the warehouse where your shipment would need to be sent, right? And there's some other things that go into play. You got to have your bill of lading. You have to have your manifest on there, what's actually included in the shipment. Got to have your weight. You got to have your clearances for customs and all those kind of things. You got to have your stickers on there, made in China. Amazon is real strict on that if it's indeed coming from China. Things of that nature. All of your legal documentation. Those are things that go into play when it comes to logistics. Now, if we continue on here and look at this website, we can see load. In other words, what are you shipping? Are you shipping loose cargo? Are you shipping in containers? Which is simply means those big containers that you see on those freight ships that go across the ocean. That's what is meant by containers. Those are containers, which means most of the time you can even purchase a full container for your product, or you can have a subset of the container. Your product is contained within the larger container, right? And usually it's cheaper to ship by sea versus by air. That's what this is talking about. However, you can calculate, you can select what type of package you're shipping, pallets, boxes, crates, or whatever, things of that nature. You can specify the dimensions, the weight, all of those things. So when you put all of these attributes in there, you also have to select the value of the goods, because this is important when it comes to ensuring the goods that you are shipping using this logistical company, right? You can specify if it contains hazardous goods and things of that nature. And then last but not least, specify when the items would be ready for shipment. So now let's see. Let's just do a test here. Let's say we are shipping from a factory here in China, right? Or let's just say we're shipping from a factory here in the United States, just to make it simple here. We're going to say 90210 as the example, even though that's a very expensive zip code. It's Beverly Hills. All right. So we're going to say that we're shipping from a business address, and we're going to just say 90210. That's where it's coming from, Beverly Hills. We're going to confirm. We're going to say that we are shipping. Let's just, select something here. Pallet. We're going to say 10 by 10. Let's say 10 by 10 by 10. And we're going to say inches here. And we're going to say it's going to weigh 50 pounds, right? We're going to confirm. And then we're going to say goods are worth, let's just say 5Gs, $5,000, right? We're going to say the goods will be ready now. Okay, done. Now, what we're going to see is this is going to present to you once we click that. Now, let's just see. See Google. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to log in there. Let's see. We're doing this real time, guys, because I want to show you why this is important, why this is an important utility for the Saitama Wolfpack family. So now, as you see, once we've go ahead and created that account, we go in here, we say whether or not a lift gate is needed, all those kind of things, whether you're a known shipper, do you have a shipper ID or whatever. You're just going to say, I'm a known shipper. We're just going to do that. Add insurance, confirm services, and get results. Now, guys, this is where the magic happens. What you're going to see next is you're going to see that this technology is going ahead and it is aggregating all of the shipping quotes from various different shipping logistical companies. And it's going to present to you the time, it's going to present to you the date, and it's going to present to you the amounts and all of the other legal terms and conditions regarding what you're trying to ship and where. So if we look at this, we can see we were just presented with a quote. Now, we're shipping from the US to the US, right? So I just did this as a dummy example, right? So obviously that's the reason why the price is so cheap here. But you can see, hey, they found one with this company here, and it's giving us set price, and it's telling us when this offer expires in terms of this quote, and it tells us this is how long it would take for us to get it there. Now you could sort this by best value, quickest, cheapest, and greenest, which means that it's using less fuel. Now, why did you may be asking, Crypto Stream, why are you giving us a lesson on freight and logistics? We don't care about that. We are crypto investors. Well, guys, it's important for you to understand this whole ebbs and flow, this whole ecosystem of how this works. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what I just showed you is essentially what Saitama is going to be bringing to market for you and I. But it's going to be done in a manner that's going to be on the blockchain in the crypto space. How cool is that, guys? So instead of you paying over here, instead of you paying here in fiat, you would be paying in crypto. And Saitama would be used to transact, as well as USD Tether, which is USDT, and also epayme, which is fiat, allows you to use your debit and credit card. So one can argue that that's kind of fiat if you're using your debit card. But the point is, this is bringing this technology to the blockchain, which has never been done. It's bringing it to market in a crypto space, which has never been done. Guys, this is a big deal, and it's also utility for the Saitama Wolfpack family. Now, I would argue that now, since if we go back here to this tweet, because I want to focus in on this, because this breaks it down for us all. Let's see, let's go back to this tweet here. The tweet is saying that it uses AI to determine the most convenient shipment option and takes care of the process between sender and recipient. What I just showed you, the shipper, had to do everything. You notice the only thing the system did at Freightos was just present to you the options that you could select from manually to choose what you want to do. But what Saitama is bringing to market is something that is all automated, running off of AI, artificial intelligence. It's going to be smart enough to make all of these decisions for you. You don't have to do anything. You're just going to basically put in from based on what we see as of now. Let me put that out there because it hasn't officially been released, but based on the news sources that we have and the news that's coming in here to our news desk, that's essentially what's going to be done. You will essentially put in what you need, when you need it, and where. And then the system that Saitama is going to implement also in SaitaPro. I need to put that out there. It's going to be implemented in SaitaPro. So it's going to be seamlessly integrated into that whole ecosystem, that SaitaPro, that main utility, that app that's in the palm of your hands. It's going to be implemented there. The system is essentially going to do all of that work for you, and it's just going to present to you, this is what you're going to do. You put the stuff in, it does the rest for you. You go on with your merry way. Guys, that is what I call a major, 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 major utility for the Saitama Wolfpack family. Now, what I want to do now is turn our attention back to Twitter. There was another tweet that came out from the official Saitama Twitter, and it says the Crypto Expo is on. Guys, remember we did a video yesterday, T-2. Guess what? Today is the day of reckoning. Today is the day that Saitama changes forever. This tweet says, visit us at booth number 1 today and tomorrow, the 6th. Meet our devs and get Saitama news firsthand. New strengths are coming out to our ecosystem. Spread the word and check SaitaRealty, SaitaSwap, and special Saita Pro listing conditions during the expo, Crypto Expo Dubai. And they have a nice graphic here. Now, one of the next things I wanted to show you is this tweet that was put out by MK, where he's essentially showing you the exhibitor list here. And he's basically saying everything that everyone has been saying, same thing I've been saying forever. And it says Saitama where it naturally belongs, top of the list. Let's look at this graphic, guys. Let's look at this. It's showing us here Saitama is number 1 titanium sponsor. How cool is that? And how coincidental is Saitama number 1 being the titanium sponsor in booth number 1 and soon to be a top 10 cryptocurrency, a blue chip cryptocurrency? I do believe that is coming here soon. Now, last but not least, what I wanted to show you is here. Look at the booth. This is the booth set up. That thing is pretty sweet, guys. That is nice. Very nice. It's going to attract eyes, guys. Let's look at some pricing action for the Saitama Wolfpack family here. As of the time of this recording, we are currently sitting at almost a percent down on the day. However, we are still up a little over 12% for the week, sitting at 2 Satoshis, 13 level. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the crypto stream and this breaking news about yet another major, major, major bomb that was just dropped on the Saitama Wolfpack family, related to this new Saita Logistics company and Saita Logistics utility that's going to be coming soon to Saita Pro near you. We will talk to you guys real soon.